Hello Guardians, welcome back to DTR. It's WrightWayGaming here and I'm bringing you this week's Bungie update. So this week they start out by basically covering what they revealed at the premiere. So they mention that in a couple of weeks it's obviously E3. I actually think it's only about a week or 2 weeks away. So I'm excited for that. Because, well, I'm expecting more content to be revealed. Whether or not that is the case, we'll soon find out, I suppose. So, basically, to recap what went on at the reveal, they talked about what they allowed the players that attended to play. So, first up, we saw captions and clips of the first mission that we're going to play, which is Homecoming, showing how the tower gets attacked and who's attacking it and, well, how would the Guardians rally together basically to take back what we've lost. Next up, they talk about how there's going to be a new PvP game mode called Countdown, which is basically attack and defend game mode. So it's going to be interesting to see if that's popular when Destiny 2 comes out. I'd say the most popular game modes at the moment are like Rift and Control, and obviously Trials of Osiris, Elimination. Then, last but not least, they talk about the first new strike that we're likely to get to play, which is the Inverted Spire. Now, personally, I have not seen much of that, but from what I see, I can see of what I've seen. You basically play through a strike and you have to activate this spire, which you go down, kind of like the Crota's End, and then you face a giant Vex mind at the end of it, from what I've seen. Anyways, that covers that. They then go on to say that we haven't seen much gameplay of the Arcstrider subclass from the Hunter. We've seen clips of it in third person, but none of the players actually got to play this subclass. So apparently at E3, the players are going to get their hands on this subclass and they're going to be able to give it a go, take a look at it and see what it's all about. So I'm interested in that alone because I wasn't too impressed by well, I want to say new gunslinger, but it's not a new gunslinger. Quite frankly, it's just the gunslinger. So the Titan looks all cool and bad and like he's going to kick butt. And then the Hunter comes in and he's like, yeah, look at my new golden gun. And yeah, basically doesn't impress whatsoever. That's my opinion. Obviously other people might not feel the same. But yeah, I'm hoping that the Arcstrider with his new lance, if that's what you can call it, is going to impress me a little bit more. Next up, they talk about the feedback. People have been asking that if Destiny 1 is going to get another update before Destiny 2. Kind of like what happened before Rise of Iron with the Seaver and all that lot, I'm assuming they're talking about. To which they reply, the answer is no, because the team is fully committed on working on Destiny 2, which I kind of expect, to be honest. I don't expect any more updates to come out, and if it does, it'll be a short, quick sort of fall into Destiny 2. But they did go on to say that they're not just working on Destiny 2, they're working on future content for Destiny 2 already. So that I'm quite happy to hear, because that says that they're probably already working on the next 2 expansions in detail, meaning that we're going to get content at a much faster pace than we did in Destiny 1. Which everyone should be happy about, because then we're never going to get bored. We're never going to get that stagnant period of where, oh, I've hit max light level, I've done the raid, I've done the strikes, yada yada yada. It's there's always going to be new content around the corner. So yeah, that's good news. Next up, they go on to the reports. Now, at the moment, there's a bit of an issue with statistics, which is affecting third-party websites, such as DTR. So it's preventing them from gathering statistics, which means that, well, the API is really not working the way it should be. Now, they've not said they've pinpointed the issue for it yet, but as soon as they do, there will be a 48-hour period where it takes to recover the issue and it to be fixed. But once it is fixed, I'm assuming that all the stats that weren't being tracked will be being tracked and will catch up, if that makes sense. Next up, they're going on about another report which is to do with the friends list. I recently experienced this. Basically, if you go to your roster, depending on how you want to pronounce it, your friends lists will not exist. It will be completely empty. This happened to me last night when raiding, so yeah, it's kind of inconvenient. So they're working on that, but they want you to actually do a few things. So if you get a chance, pop over and see what it is they need you to do, and send it to them. I personally didn't because I didn't know about it at the time. So yeah, sorry about that. Next up, they go on to honour and honourable mentions. Now, tomorrow, which is Saturday, there is going to be a hunt. I don't know if that's what they call them. Where you get the emblem for finding certain players, and that player tomorrow is Skill Up from Australia. He's going to be playing at 4 PM Pacific. He's playing on PS4, and the game mode is going to be Clash. So if you're going to be on around that time and you need that emblem, by all means, jump into Clash and see if you can come up against him and beat him. Because don't forget, you don't get the emblem if you don't beat him. Now, of course, with this week at Bungie, they always finish it off with the honourable mentions and the movies. So there's 3 movies this week. The first one is Bombs. It's covered in bombs, which is, I think, is a bit of a movie on how the tower is being blown up. So this guy goes to take revenge on the Cabal and blows up the Scions. Not watched it in full, but that seems to be the gist of it. Next up, there is a video called Destiny 2 Minecraft trailer. So basically, a guy's made a video for Destiny 2 in Minecraft. And then the last video is Summon All Zombies, Wrath of the Machine #. So yeah, if you get a bit of a few spare minutes, jump over there and watch them, because the creators will appreciate the time that they've put into it. And obviously Bungie don't put anything that's not worthy on their website. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this update. I am WrightWayGaming, and I will see you next time, Guardians.